Hello guys, and welcome to episode 3. I'm doing these all in quick. I don't know why, I just forgot. Episode 3 is going to be defensive positions. And this is going to be a little bit more harder to explain, but I'm going to try my best. Hopefully you've watched episode 2, so these all sort of interline. First things first, when the quarterback drops back, where's my ball? When the quarterback drops back, maybe it's a pass, you've got normally 4 guys running after him to try and stop him from having so much time. If a quarterback has loads of time, he's going to eventually find someone to throw to. So you need to minimize the amount of time that a quarterback has to throw. And this is the defensive lineman's job. I'm going to say there's 2 types, just to keep it simple. There's 2 types of defensive linemen. You got the defensive tackle, which is the big boys in the middle. These are probably the biggest, most heaviest guys on the field. These guys are just trying to push their way forward and try and just put pressure on the quarterback. These guys usually don't get a lot of stats. They don't get a lot of credit. They're just there to stop the guards, so the 2 guys in the middle, from being able to help the tackles. You want the guards inside so the tackles can get one-on-one blocking. The next one is the more important one, which is defensive end. These guys are going to get all the stats, all the sacks. A sack is when the quarterback has the ball, he's looking to pass, and he gets tackled in the backfield for a loss of yards. So that's called a sack. Defensive ends, really athletic. They got to get around people. They got to push people forward sometimes. They got to do a lot of things. Sometimes they even block, line up in coverage. Next up, you've got your linebackers. Your linebackers is, so you say you have defensive end here. So let's say this is your line. They're all pushing here. Next up, behind them, you have your linebackers. These are the guys, the next level up. These are the run stoppers. Normally they're in coverage. So they'll be in coverage, they'll be looking, if there's a run play, they're going to come down and try and tackle them. If it's a pass play, they're quite athletic, quite fast, so they can move about, try and intercept passes. That's all it is for linebackers, really. Very physical players. And then you've got what's called the secondary. The secondary is the pass defense. You've got cornerbacks. Cornerbacks are usually the guys that are one-on-one coverage with wide receivers. So these are the matchups that you'll start noticing is cornerbacks and wide receivers is the matchup. Cornerbacks' main job is just to cover wide receivers, make sure they don't get open. Very fast guys. There you go. And then you've got one more position, which is the safeties. There's 2 safeties normally on each team. These guys are right at the back of the field. And these guys are just there to minimize any big plays. If something breaks out, let's say there's a big run for 15 yards, you want your safety on that to stop it from going for 30 yards. If there's a big pass play, you want your safeties there to stop a 30-yard pass turning into a 60-yard touchdown. Safeties are just damage control sort of thing. They can make big plays and they can stop plays, but usually they're just there to make sure that bad plays don't turn into terrible plays. That's pretty much it for the defensive positions, to be honest. These videos are getting quicker and quicker. It's all good though. It's all good because hopefully as this goes, you'll be getting more knowledgeable. Yeah. This is amazing, huh? It's so simple. Yeah, I'm going to love you and leave you again. Thank you very much for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, all that shit.